Do we define ourselves through what we think, our thoughts, or through what we do, our actions? Usually, our thoughts determine what we do, but how often do we think things that we would probably never do? And what becomes of those thoughts? I mean, where do they go? How much of an influence do they have on our lives? And since every action has a reaction, doesn't every thought create an act? And what determines if this thought or act is good or bad?
A refill?
Yeah. Thanks. Take Los Angeles, the city of angels. The place I think James Ellroy once called the city of nightmares. Well, that's the truth. Unbearable heat and unbreathable smog, especially in the summertime. Two elements hovering in the air that bring your brain to a subtle boil. You just can't think straight. People start losing their minds. Like two of my buddies, two of LA's finest. They got called down to a crime scene in Beverly Hills, and who the hell knows why, but these two start taking pot shots at each other, just like that. Unpredictable is the only way to describe what goes on in this town when the heat's on high. Right now, there's another fire starting somewhere, and it's gonna burn the whole day. A whole lot of folks feel that God Almighty turned his back on Los Angeles and left it for the devil. Where, oh where have all the angels gone?
Man, it's hot. This heat is killing me.
My wife's killing me. She got the best divorce lawyer in town. Now, when they're through with me, I can just lay down right here next to this corpse. Goddamn mess in here.
And you know what else is killing me? This stinking dress code.
Do you know my wife's a vegetarian?
Why can't we work in Hawaiian shirts and Bermuda shorts?
Looks to me like a clear case of suicide.
You trying to cut out the paperwork again? Hey, Wayne.
What's the scoop on this one?
Porno starlet. Named Lizzie Jean. Pretty well known in the biz. She's the one from those classic fuck flicks like Lizzie's Hard Ride and Coming on Lizzie.
Got any of them?
Yep. Got them all.
Any good?
Pretty girl, too bad.
Since Witty's old lady's gone, we could do a video night at his place.
Great idea. When?
Forget it. She took the VCR with her. Okay, fellas, as far as I'm concerned, this one here is clean and shot. My report will be on your desk tomorrow morning, sir. Let's go.
Hey, man, Steve, what's the rush?
I'm not rushing, you're crawling.
Listen, Steve, it's 7:30 and I haven't even had a drop of coffee in my belly.
All right, your pick. Where?
Dunkin' Donuts at Lankersheim.
You're the driver.
Morning.
Good morning. Morning, Woodward.
Morning.
Got anything new?
Bunch of unsolved mysteries, like always.
That's nothing new.
What can I do for you, Chief?
Got a big case for you to work on.
Run it down.
Just came in this morning, really big. Kid's ass is on the line for ransom.
And who is this?
Daryl Ricardo, important man in real estate.
And his kid has to be rescued.
Exactly.
When was she last seen?
This morning while playing at home, she just vanished into thin air.
Are the telephone lines already tapped?
As soon as we got word, the kidnapper came straight to us with his demands.
You don't say.
Listen for yourself.
Call me Nixon. Now, listen good. You know that real estate guy, Daryl Ricardo. Well, I've got his kid, Jane. $5 million in used bills. Las Vegas in 3 days. I'll be in touch. No fucking around while the kid's dead.
And how are we gonna catch this bastard?
Well, I'd say we run the usual game plan.
Well, I hope you had a nice day. Well, all right, gentlemen. Here's Nixon. The deal. Listen carefully. Open up the envelope that I've sent you. And don't be afraid. It's not gonna blow up in your face.
Because I'm in control of this game here, understand?
Detective Woodward.
Well, I hope you had a nice day. Well, all right, gentlemen. Here's Nixon. The deal. Listen carefully. Open up the envelope that I've sent you. And don't be afraid. It's not gonna blow up in your face.
Smiley faces? Is that it? What am I supposed to do with this?
Were you expecting more?
Actually, I was. A picture of the Ricardo girl, for example, showing that she's doing all right. Come on, Nixon. You want something from us. Otherwise, I don't see how we can deliver you a dime without the slightest proof that we're gonna get the kid back unscathed.
Once I've got the money, sure I've not been followed, sure the bills are clean and convinced there are no other dirty tricks, then and only then will the Ricardo child be set free unharmed.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Even if we meet all your demands, what guarantee do we have that the little girl is still alive and well?
The odds are equal, 50-50, that we both get what we expect from this business proposition. So see to it that you're in Las Vegas tomorrow night. Now give me the number to your cell phone so I can reach you when I deem it necessary.
Okay, you can contact me at 784-912155. Nixon, what happens when I get to Vegas?
I'll be in touch.
Look, you know that I need some kind of proof that the girl is still alive. Besides, why Vegas? Why don't we just cut the deal right here in L.A.?
Let's call it a home game. Now, you just do what I say, and now I say. No more questions.
I don't know. We shouldn't underestimate this guy.
We're gonna catch this Nixon with his pants down. You better not even think that he's gonna get away with it. And we're gonna tap your phone line. No matter where he goes, no matter what he does, we'll always be a step ahead. I'm gonna have sharpshooters and surveillance team plaster Vegas. Make any deal he wants. We're backing you up all the way. And Wayne, you travel with the money in the surveillance vehicle until the time is right to make the trade. This is the day Nixon's gonna get messed up with an ass-kicking.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. Why don't you answer the phone? I've been trying to reach you for hours.
I was on the can the whole damn time.
Just how stupid do you really think I am?
Tell me, how do you see our little story developing?
I'll tell you when the time's right. When will you arrive in Las Vegas?
Between 8 and 9.
Welcome, Woody. First time in Vegas?
Just hit town, and I'm heading down the strip.
Excellent. Got to the Roller Dice Hotel, get some sleep. time's come to pick a card.
Got an ace of spades?
Think your friends will want to play cards too.
What friends are you talking about? You're speaking in tongues, man.
Seems to be an FBI reunion going on. Everywhere I look, all I see are G-men. And that mountain marked van out back, I don't think it belongs to the Maytag repairman.
Plus point for the shithead.
I hate to say I told you so.
Exactly.
The guy's good.
Okay, you win, but only this one time.
I won't need to repeat myself. Your copy buddy should take the money and meet you in your car. Have
Fun, but don't spend it all in one place. I'll call back in 5.
Just round 1. But I'm gonna get him now, or else.
Woodward's getting into position. Almost in place. Everybody stand by.
And now we wait.
Guess so. But we're right on time. I hate this night work. My biorhythms go all crazy, man.
Punctuality's a virtue.
Drive to the Westward Ho Casino. You'll see a standing marquee in front. Place the bag in its base. Then I'll tell you where to find the little girl.
The kid's still alive?
Not really.
Okay, Woodman. As soon as I see you place the bag, I'll inform you of little Miss Ricardo's whereabouts.
Okay, keep all eyes glued to these guys. And that bag as well. Cover every inch of Westward Ho. Any suspicious individual or activity is to be reported immediately. No action until we have the girl. I want Kehoe to call all sharpshooters into position. This guy's ours.
Here is Nixon. I thought I was prepared for everything, Lieutenant, but you and your people are screwing me around. We agreed on $2 million. Well, 500,000 of those are missing. That was not our deal. Drive north of the Pasadena Hills along the state road towards Ellington. You'll come to a 4-4 boarding Vale. Jane will be waiting for you there.
This is a very uncomfortable situation. Fact is, the kid's dead, we don't have Nixon, and we're missing $500,000.
I counted that money personally. It was definitely $2 million. It all happened too fast for any magic tricks.
Now, are you trying to say Nixon can't count?
Or they disappeared on the way to the exchange. Poof. So, in other words,
In other words, we're accountable for every penny.
I didn't say that.
But you thought it.
We want to consider all possibilities.
What this means is we're under investigation, huh?
Possible?
Man, this is ridiculous. You believe a kidnapper and murderer more than me? Listen, Fosby, that little girl was already dead the first time Nixon called us. He's lying through his teeth and trying to get us to play against each other. That must be clear to you.
And you, Gordon, a bag full of millions vanished from under your nose. How's that possible? This is better than Siegfried and Roy, don't you think?
Something I haven't been able to figure out.
How many of your agents were at the stakeout?
10, 15? I'm still not sure how this went down.
There's a pending investigation, and you and your people will have a lot of explaining to do.
You ever have that strange sinking feeling? I knew from Jump Street this was gonna happen. Super cop Gordon just couldn't stop pretending that he was this overlooked, underrated Popeye Doyle or Serpico. Considering how many brain cells he lost in the bottle till now, he was just plain lucky. You know what, buddy? Those pricks from Internal can kiss my ass.
That Fosby's a dangerous dude.
Everybody said watch your back. But buddy, Fosby's got nothing on us. Except the word of a kidnapper and murderer. It's like a bank, man. They get robbed, they report a 30% higher loss to the insurance company.
Fuck yeah, then they raise your rates.
That's what's known as legalized crime. Insurance companies, banks. Tips coming from the best lawyers.
Pathetic. We got a right to a piece of the pie, too.
They stick together and stick it to you. Friday night was boys' night out in Rodney Jenkins' Cigar Club in Santa Monica. The ideal way to delete the past week from your memory banks. Whiskey, brew, and the old hangout crew. There was Pete Ontario from the Harbor Patrol. He couldn't keep a topic short to save his life. And Richie Halloran, a simple-minded civil servant from Customs. Tight friends who knew each other for ages. Only recently they paired up for a mutual business interest.
Where the hell is Vic?
I guess he's home. Couch potato.
Look, we're all good friends. We go back so long.
Come on, Richie. What do you got on your mind?
We heard about the shit in Vegas.
Yeah, you and the whole wide world.
Guys, you took the stash, huh?
You're full of shit. Is that what they're saying at the department?
We just thought
Because what? I'd have took it.
Todd Prestridge. Our pet name for him was Dumb Dog. But with his bird brain, he wasn't gonna turn out to be much more than the street cop that he was. Mr. Loverboy, bestowed with a Valentino touch and the Adonis bod. This kind of guy was always lucky with the ladies, especially the beach bunnies. Cheap chicks, expensive as hell. To finance his little hobby, he'd turn tricks where he could. Todd and his right-hand man, Vic, were the men in blue who only had green on their minds. The color of money, dirty money.
It was clear from day one that Nixon wasn't gonna let the little one go.
That's what I told the old guy right from the start. Think about it. Why do you become a cop? To protect and serve and always catch the bad guys.
In any case, we didn't take the cash and Nixon is talking trash.
Exactly. And now leave me alone with this shit, nitwits.
So tell me, you think Nixon's done?
He's a smart bastard.
Every fat cat gets caught and sent up.
You just wait up. This guy's not gonna go down. This is one of the smartest guys I ever came across. He did his homework, brilliant and concise. He's going down in history. And I gotta piss.
I know you too well. But I'll buy you a little show.
Don't talk shit, Todd.
So, how's your old lady?
I wasn't aware that you were so concerned.
I just thought a ransom exchange is such a good opportunity when you're broke. No one can prove diddly.
You think that they believe a cocksucker like Nixon over a highly decorated super cop like Gordon?
Yeah, well, Mr. Nixon wanted to make one thing perfectly clear.
We could make a lot of money.
We could do a lot of time in the state pen.
Nah, really low risk, followed by maximum results.
Do it yourself.
But not without a contact man. Your man.
Forget it. Check out Richie and Pete.
They don't know jack shit.
Oh, and I got know-how?
Yeah, that's the problem. I know you can't say no to a good deal.
I didn't want or need this highly incriminating conversation with this very crooked cop. But on the other hand, the night was still young. So?
So what?
So what the fuck am I doing here?
To come up with a plan that'll bring us a big wad of money.
So run it down to me without the bullshit.
A kidnapping.
I don't think you're chicken right.
Your Mr. Nixon sparked my creativity.
Kidnapping involves too much risk.
Oh, really?
The first problem is your ransom exchange. Then you got your kidnappee. I mean, what are you gonna do to make sure she doesn't ID you sometime in the future? The victim picks up too many details. You gonna kill her later on to be on the safe side? You gotta offer me something better.
Old dogs don't learn new tricks, but the plan is good. Besides, I need a big money roll.
No what? Not with me. I don't want any part of it.
But this happens to be the business we're in, you and me. I got a question. How'd you make the cash disappear?
We had no hand in that disappearing act.
Oh, come on. I know you took the money. You and your John Wayne buddy. I'll tell you something. You're a crooked cop, stealing money, selling drugs, contacts in the underworld, and so on. It's only a matter of time until you crash and burn. You can't play Mr. Law and Order forever. I'll tell you one thing. As soon as that investigative committee starts poking their noses in the Nixon deal, you're gonna want out.
Is that supposed to bother me? You got nothing on me.
I know more about you than you think. How about those secret funds you have stashed in Las Vegas?
I'd be interested to know where you get your information.
Dayton Steel?
Dayton Steel? What are you doing with that porno has-been?
Business deals?
Todd's birdbrain was working overtime. Any other half-witted dummy would know Dayton Steel was only the small fry frontman for the bigwig bad boy gringos from Tequila Town. Ergo, if you deal with Steel, you deal with Mafioso Mexicana.
Well, look who's here. Hi. Sit down.
Wow, this place is hopping.
Sex sells, my friend. Better than ever. My quality standards always brought lucrative returns. The horny humanity is just hot for my next product. The gag here is, I follow trends. I got the hippest boys and girls in porno wood. Cream of the crop.
Generous drinks.
And generosity is my capital. And while we're on the subject of generosity, even it has its limits. Nothing's forever.
So what are you getting at?
You are deep in debt to this company.
$65,000 with weekly interest of 10%.
A lot of dough.
I don't have it.
Find a way to get it. And I'm not covering your ass anymore.
What are you, deaf? Listen to me, I'm broke.
Well, when you can't cover your debt, then you really shouldn't bet. What you did in Vegas was a little bit out of your league. From this town to eternity is not a really big step.
Is that a threat?
Call it what you want.
You forgetting who I am? I'm a cop. You gotta be nice to me.
Come on.
You come on. You and your bloodhounds are beginning to get on my nerves.
You Want me to talk nice to you, or do you want me to spare your life?
What are you gonna do? Blow my brains out? Set me on fire or something? Go ahead, be my guest. But first, let me tell you something. I'm a cop. I'm untouchable to guys like you.
Pretty interesting. Nice picture, huh? What do you think about that? I'd be curious to know what your superiors would say about this. Nice gun. Wonder what they'd say to your gun getting lost, finding one of its bullets in this young lady's head. Bitch. That's life, buddy. Sounds pretty hot today. Long walk back to LA. Get the money, fucker.
Steve here. Yeah, listen. I've, decided it's time to hear your plan. Yeah, that's the reason I'm calling. Redford's Diner's the pits. Bayview Cafe is better.
Ever hear of a guy by the name of Ed Milton?
Can't say that I have.
Big bank director, Pacific Savings and Loan downtown. He must own about 30 mansions in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, okay, and?
Okay, he's got 3 daughters. All grown up. The youngest is Jessica. Until recently, she was studying architecture in Rome. But now she's here in LA. She's daddy's little princess. Shops in the best boutiques and her car's worth a fortune. Heavily into the jet set. That's our girl. And there's nothing leading back to me. Not a trace. Absolutely nothing. $3 million. Her old man can come up with it.
Your choice in babes has always been exceptional.
How's this gonna go down?
Okay, it's like this. Every Tuesday and Friday, Jessica visits her personal trainer on Sunset Boulevard. And when she's done with her trainer, she goes shopping. And if she changes her schedule, we change our schedule. Okay, now this is where I come in. I follow her in my car to the parking lot at the supermarket. When she comes back and gets in, I join her as soon as the rag top's down. She always puts the top down. Besides, it's easier taking her car than dragging her off with mine. That could be kind of conspicuous. It's the most dangerous part. Now this is where you join the fun. Okay, after I get her to do a little recording of our demands.
Talk! Say your line, just like I told you!
Daddy, I've been kidnapped. They want $3 million. Then they'll set me free.
You take off with the girl, and I drive her car to some empty parking lot. Then I split, go pick up my car, and drive back to the city. Then it's business as usual. In the meantime, you wait at the Regency Motel between Barstow and Vegas. The place is a dump. It's absolutely perfect. Everybody minds their own business there. Oh yeah, one more thing. What's up with Wayne?
Wayne's okay. He's a guy I can trust. What about your partner, Vic?
Forget him. He's strictly a by-the-book guy. Even in a high-speed chase, he sticks to the speed limit. Besides, he's got a wife and kids.
So why are you asking about Wayne?
I just think it might be better to have a bit of backup, you know, just in case.
Hold your horses, I didn't commit yet.
Okay, now Jessica's sitting pretty, and I've organized a couple of clean cell phones. That same night, I give our friend Milton a call with our list of demands. Play him a little bit of his daughter's voice. By this time, he's gotten a package with some of her personal belongings. $3 million. The biggest fucking party of our lives. Here's the best part. He's desperate. He's only got one night to organize. At 11 sharp, we make the drop-off. Down on Levita Street. I tell Milton to drive his car over to the fence and park. I tell him he's being watched and not to do anything stupid. He's left the motor running. The warning lights are on. The money's already in a gym bag in the back seat. He leaves all the doors open, so it looks like somebody's abandoned the car. Then he hauls ass and doesn't look back. Now comes the Kodak moment. On the back seat of this beautiful car, there's this bag just oozing $100 bills. So first things first, I kill the lights and the engine. If Milton had called the cops, they'd be there by now. And even if they did show up, it'd be no sweat. I'm just a normal cop on my own beat, making a peculiar discovery. Nobody can accuse me of anything. I'm just doing my job. And since I'm sure Milton didn't call the cops, I just grab my bag of greenbacks and split. Once I'm sure all's gone well, we drop his baby off at the old post office, 15 miles outside of Vegas. That's how it's gonna work.
What makes you so sure he's not gonna involve the LAPD?
Because 10 years ago, his only son got snatched, and like a fool, he went straight to the cops. So the kidnappers killed the kid. He's not gonna make that mistake again.
You're a bad boy, Todd.
Life's a bitch. Even the rich and famous have to pay their price. And those of us who are in need, well, we have to do what we can.
I had no idea that you were so misguided. But maybe I'll take a drive by Levita Street and have a look around, okay? If I come to the conclusion that this deal is a deal I want to get involved in, then it'll be time
cool.
to work out the details. Bummer. I had to admit at this point that Dumb Dog Todd's plan was a logical plan, calculated and deductible. It was at least worth consideration. All right. I I checked out the drop-off. Such a stupid fucking simple plan that it really can't fail.
But our ass is on the line. One mistake and we're looking at 15 years.
Yeah, I know. But I still got one more trump to play.
You tell me not to sweat it, man, but this ain't like the last job we pulled. Even when the deal's done, what about the cash, man? The cash. Before we can spend a cent, it's gotta be washed, and I know you're not even considering that psycho jerk Casal.
Yeah, I know, but he's the only one who can pull it off.
Fuck. Fuck, I don't believe this. This fucker's nothing but a case for the crazy house, man, you know what I mean?
And this is exactly why we're gonna recruit him.
We really need him?
You need food.
Let's go.
Okay, Todd, let's talk about transportation. Don't take a rental, because then there's a transaction on the car. Some even have locating devices. If something goes wrong, it could be traceable back to you.
I have a reliable source.
Who?
Got a ride from Sonny J. You know, Mr. Perfect, who sees, knows, and says nothing.
Or shit. It's the first address when the cops start picking up.
Lose Sonny J from any plan I'm involved in. You're going to Phil Deller out in Barstow. He's got everything you need. And buy clothes. Hawaiian shirts, pants, shoes, everyday stuff, you know? We're gonna burn it all later.
So what about guns?
Listen, if it gets that far, you better be looking for the back door.
I'll take care of that.
Pick up something unlisted. Unused, unmilitary, unexotic. Nothing shiny. Best bet's a .45 Colt government issue. Millions floating around, hardest to trace.
Our biggest problem is still getting the money washed. If we only get $100 bills, chances are they're marked. They can easily be identified.
No problem. But we should change those notes immediately.
By all means, right away.
Yeah. We might be able to work out a deal in Vegas with a money man, although we'll be looking at an exchange rate of, nothing better than 2 to 1, tops.
2 to 1? It's not worth the fun.
But it's spotless. That other stuff is just bad news.
Shit. Dollar bills are what this game is all about. So we play Nixon's game.
That game knows no end.
But our game has class.
So let the games begin.
Hi, Steve.
Hi. How's life, Pete?
Let's get to the bottom line. It's not as simple as you think. Not in this time, not this amount.
That's not the answer I expected.
Sorry, I can't give you another.
What's possible for you?
More than 500 grand is a dream.
Doesn't work like that, Pete. I can't go with 1 to 6. It's not worth the risk. What about your contact in San Diego?
No way, Jose.
Come on, Pete. Just this once. Then we're even.
No. Then you owe me.
Guess I don't have another choice.
That's right.
Another one of those hot and sticky days, and the smog's the tip-top topic on the tips of everyone's tongue. Wayne and I put in a request for vacation, and we were doing everything necessary to get ready for a little business venture. I've personally been following Miss Jessica Milton's day-to-day activity, intent on ruling out any possible mistakes. I have to admit, Todd did his homework. Everything fit the bill. But trusting someone like Todd would have been plain dog dumb. I needed an ace in my deck, one I could give my friend Derek Fielding. Derek Fielding, a.k.a. Horst Deutschmann. A Kraut ex-mercenary and specialist first rate for any out-of-the-ordinary predicament. Particularly high-stress jobs where every second counts. It was clear to me that he was the man who could get the right answers in the shortest amount of time. Derek swapped his Soldier of Fortune career for safer jobs on the open market and offered his services globally, from Johannesburg all the way to LA.
So what's my role in this show?
Well, to begin, Todd doesn't know about you, and at the same time, I don't know whether he's got backup.
I don't care about that.
I want you to keep a very close eye on the delivered ransom money. Stick with him when he's going to Vegas. Anything seems strange, you give me a call right away.
Envelope's full?
It's all there. All clean, guaranteed.
Okay. What can go wrong?
Lots. The money change takes place about 20 miles on the outskirts of Las Vegas, at a junkyard in the desert.
The old junkyard. Great place. Remember how we used to shoot around?
If everything works, on Sunday we'll be having the time of our lives in Las Vegas.
I'm gonna hold you to your word.
So how's your wife? Take her with you that weekend for the ride. She loves Vegas. Find a nice hotel and have a good time.
I'll see. What if the deal goes down bad?
Do what you gotta do, Derek. Kill them all. And enjoy the money.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Kyle.
This baby's been waiting for you. Got your silencer, pull up her frame, makes things nice and wide for you. We got your SDS with the scope mount. Top of the line firepower. So, Derek, what the hell are you doing with all this? Lions and tigers and bears in LA?
Maybe.
So, Todd owes Dayton Steele a pretty large sum of money, and Dayton Steele's not one to mess with. Wayne bet a few times too many on the wrong horse. He'd have done better with Fat Boy Burger stocks. For my own part, I couldn't get those dollar signs out of my head. I'd been bitten by the bug. To hell with thinking about good or evil. I had to decide my own fate. God's not the least bit concerned. Otherwise, he'd have done something already. Where there's light, there's also shadow. And here, it's the shadow that pulls you through. The show must go on, with no regrets and no regards. Go the whole 40 yards, brother. Grab the devil by the tail. Heaven, hell, good and evil. She looked like an angel. Who knows? Another time, another place, and no kidnapping. But somehow I knew she was the devil in disguise. Yeah, she'll be waking up pretty soon.
Man, is she okay?
Am I a cop or am I a doctor? You gonna give me a hand?
Hey, Doc, I got a bad feeling about this motel.
It's just your stomach.
Motels are the worst, man. Either the TV's bust or the AC don't work.
So order some takeout and read a book. Stinking waiting game. Coming too?
Man, what do we do if Fielding don't call?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. You want to order some more food? Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Okay, what's the story, Todd?
Okay, I got the money. It was a piece of cake. I still gotta finish my shift so no one gets suspicious, all right?
Okay, it's on for tonight in Vegas, Desert Motel. Yes, tonight.
How's the girl?
Having a ball. Wayne's gonna bring her out later.
To the OPO.
Of course, man, just like we planned. So don't forget anything.
Okay. See ya.
I'm hungry. And I gotta piss. Hey, man, what's the deal with the twin cell phones?
So you can always use one to order food.
Come on, nobody needs two cellulars.
Just do what the hell I say, funny boy. Look, I'm tight on time right now, so you bring the girl out later. By the way, that's why we have 2 phones. Keep in touch.
Sorry, honey. Not a pretty sight. Donut? Here.
Tastes like dog shit.
Want some Coke? It's a fat boy.
Warm Coke's like dog piss.
The fridge's busted. How you doing?
Not so good.
Yeah, maybe it's the chloroform.
That shit made me throw up.
I noticed.
Damn fat ass.
Compliments will get you nowhere.
What happens if I head for the door?
I fucking don't care if you head for the damn ass door, since the second you open it, you're gonna be swallowing lead.
So you're ready to shoot?
Give me a single solitary reason. I have a sincere desire.
Sincere?
Better.
Boys are sincere beyond a shadow. Perhaps an arrangement. Let me feel your big fat. Come on, let me feel it.
Whatever breaks the ice.
Say it to me, sailor boy. Is it a gun in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I saw you sneaking a peek at me under the shower. What's gonna happen?
Somehow I don't think this is the right time for that kind of shit, baby.
Oh, come on. All my clothes were sticking so tightly to my supple body.
What does supple mean?
What's on your mind? Just at this very second. Thinking about how completely helpless I am. Unable to defend myself. Might not even have the strength to moan or scream. Not even a sound.
What are you talking about?
It's your fantasy. You and me fucking.
Don't bullshit me.
When was your last good fuck? A man like you, a man who prefers fries to fucks or getting off eating can't find a fuck. I've seen what you're packing. Let me see if that pistol is as big as your fat.
Are you just incredibly stupid or incredibly horny? Think the time is right. Desert, where not a single person would show up for maybe weeks or months at a time. Think the time is right now to do the do? You want something to suck? Suck this, bitch!
Where'd you get those?
What?
The shades.
Macy's.
Uh-huh.
What, uh-huh?
Just uh-huh?
Passing on insults?
No. No, really. They're wonderful.
Aren't they? Why are you asking anyway?
No sweat. Just forget it.
I hate Las Vegas. I hate it.
It was your own decision to come along. Your own decision.
Yeah. Have you packed my tablets?
Yeah, they're in the bag.
Well, get me one.
Honey, I'm driving. Can't you get it yourself?
I can't move.
Here.
You sure everything's all right with you?
Sure, of course. Of course everything's all right.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Wayne, Steve here. Where are you?
Shit, man.
You should have been out of that
Still
place
here.
ages ago, you fat fuck.
That's a no can do, man. This place is buzzing with a fuzz. Fuck, Steve. I think they're here because of us. Something's wrong, man. What the hell are we gonna do?
Okay, Wayne, listen. Keep your shirt on. It's just a coincidence. It's
I
probably
need a
just
candy
routine
bar.
check.
It's easy
buddy.
for you to say. Routine check my ass. Where's
Wayne.
my chocolate bar?
Wayne!
Ah.
Christ. Hunger makes him completely paranoid.
Hello? Hello? It's the police. Can I have a word with you?
One sound is your last. I'm coming. Coming! Oh, good evening, officer. Sorry it took so long, but I was kind of, half asleep still.
Apologize for the disturbance, but we got a tip. Reports of screams. Everything's okay here? Nothing out of the ordinary? Are you sure nothing's strange?
Oh, yeah.
Guy next door stepped out for some food. When he got back, everything was gone. Everything.
Really?
Okay, well, some investigators are on the premises for the next couple of hours. Evidence, fingerprints, that kind of stuff. Certainly hope not to have to bother you again. And have a pleasant evening.
Okay, good night.
Hey, wait a minute. Stop. The sedan with the Connecticut tags. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Looks pretty fast.
Yeah, good stuff.
You do obey the speed limit.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Good. Keep your eyes on the road.
All right, see ya. Stop shitting bricks. Stop shitting bricks. Stop shitting bricks. Stop shitting bricks. Oh, man.
Who's there? Who is it? What the fuck? Yeah?
My old friend Woodward, we meet again. What's the matter? Got your tongue? I got a question. Do my ass deceive me, or are you now working on the other side of the law?
Who did you get this goddamn number from?
Woody, it's not important how I got it. It's important that I got it.
What do you actually want from me, Nixon?
I'll make you the offer of your lifetime. From this point on, you work for me.
Before I do that, I'd rather sell my soul to the devil.
Does that mean you're going to hell, Woody? Isn't it hot enough for you in Vegas? Don't forget you owe me big. Pull off this deal, and I'll decide when and if you get a cut of the action.
Give me just one good reason.
As I told you, Woody, opportunity of your lifetime. A little more time for your life.
You mean I don't work with you on this one, you're gonna hurt me, Nixon? Is that what you're trying to say to me now?
What would you so intuitive, so since you now work for me?
Your first job's to go out and get me $1 million.
Nixon was actually kind of a guardian angel for me, although I didn't know it yet. He wasn't gonna let me die. After all, I was his best employee. I had $1 million to deliver. And though it's been a while since I dealt with him, he was still the same old Nixon. And this time, like the last, I didn't want to, but I had to work with the guy. Just like the first impression is the lasting one, you should always listen to your first thought. It's always the right one.
Yeah?
Where were you, man? We had an appointment at 2 o'clock.
Stuck in traffic. I'll see you in about 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Any more questions?
Did you Mr. Moneybags on his way to town?
He's on his way, and he's right on time.
And the meeting place is that junkyard at the crossroads?
At 5 this afternoon.
Okay, good. Like I said, I'm on my way.
Room 23.
I know.
Honey, we are here.
Now you know what happens, right? patch. You like these?
Where we're going?
You'll find out soon enough, honey. We're taking a ride.
What's the game plan, man?
You're free to go.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Even though I know who you are?
Shit!
Yeah?
It's Todd.
Just a moment, I'm coming down. Where were you so long?
It's my fucking job, man.
Want a drink?
How about some whiskey? So how's it going? How's the hostage?
Everything's on schedule.
What about Wayne?
He's coming here at 9. Tell me something. You got the cash in the trunk, right?
$3 million. Went like clockwork.
In the trunk.
You think it's on the passenger seat? So tell me what we do once the money's clean.
No change of scenery, lifestyle, or attitude. Is that clear?
Fuck you!
Shit, man, what kind of crap are you trying to pull?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Are you pissing your pants now, Steve?
Man, what's this asshole want?
I'm only gonna say it once. Drop it!
This was part of your plan right from day one.
And we're gonna stick to the game plan.
Drop that gun, Steve.
No fucking way. That's the last thing I'm gonna do.
You can't hit two birds with one stone.
You're right. But you better believe I'm gonna clip your wings.
Aren't you gonna answer it?
I'll call back.
Wouldn't you like to know who's on the line?
No, but please, feel free. One step and you lose a bosom buddy.
Motherfucker, he shot me! Todd, look what that motherfucker did! You're dead! I'll kill you, dead meat! I'll kill you! Vic! You dirty rotten son of a bitch!
I seem to have fallen into a bottomless pit. Was there anything out there to catch me or at least break my fall? Well, Stanley, this is a fine mess you've gotten us into.
Woodward, where are you? Don't shit me.
me any way you can do it somewhere in this area.
Just forget that.
Even though I'm a threat to you, baby? Listen, I'm your nicest nightmare.
Come on.
So let's get it over and done with.
Don't talk shit. I'm delivering you where and when I promised, then you're free to go. That was the deal.
Maybe sometimes it's better not to keep a promise.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I could just as easily grab the steering wheel and try to get your attention.
Great. Let's crash the car and die together, sweetheart.
What the hell's the difference anyway?
Just cut the whining. Your old man paid up. He kept his part of the bargain, now we're sticking to ours. No sweat.
Wish you happen to know how cars are tested for safety. I mean, at which speed would our bodies really melt into each other? How do they do it?
With crash test dummies.
From what I heard, they also use human beings.
Yeah, corpses and stuff like that.
What about kids' bodies?
Sure.
This really sucks.
Why are you talking about that shit?
Well, no matter what they do, it doesn't make the cars any safer.
The cars aren't? What is this shit all about anyway?
Well, you sure as hell drive like a guy who's been doing too much drinking, and it kind of reminded me of my dad who drank himself right off a cliff.
What? What was that?
Forget it. Just kidding. I was just kidding, that's all.
Out.
Now what?
This is it?
Shit, girl! You're only 8 hours too late! Fuck you!
Fuck you, we had a few delays, man.
Delays? Huh?
I'm here now, okay?
8 shitty hours late!
Don't bullshit me!
You haven't enjoyed the last 8 hours at this shitty dump!
And you didn't risk your life with this lug. All he was talking about was doing it with me. Do you realize how many risks I took for you? He was so close to doing it with me. Fucker!
Okay, honey. You're right. I was a little bit nasty. It's no kid's play knocking someone off.
Oh. It's not, huh?
The cash?
$3 million. In the trunk. Piece of cake, man. What would you say if I had $3 million on my own?
Have you hit the number or what? Because I don't know any bedroom skills on Earth worth that much.
Ah, shit, no. Not the numbers, honey.
You're joking.
I thought you knew that I don't have a hand for anything like gambling.
Well, tell me then, you sweet little thing. How would you come up with $3 million all your own? Got a sugar daddy?
Well, it's a funny little story. But I mean, we're gonna get it from Todd Prestridge.
No.
Concocted of a plan that's gonna make about $3 million available to you and me.
Me got entice.
Todd's gonna take me hostage. They're gonna take me for a banker's daughter.
What? Who you?
Shut up and listen, you idiot. I'm telling you, Todd's got it all figured out. They grab me, keep me holed up in a motel, and somewhere in the desert they let me go. One of those bums has ties to a money washer who'll just happen to croak and die. And his entire payload lands at our feet. Todd'll take care of his partner. You take care of the bonehead watching me. Then together, you and me knock off Todd. How about that?
Yeah, whatever.
I might get on your nerves from time to time, but you're in on this with me, aren't you, sweetie pie?
I need to sleep on this a little bit. And you have Todd's utmost trust.
I do. He wants to tie the knot in Vegas.
Who are you gonna really marry? You're saving yourself for me, right?
Only for you, Dayton.
Slut. So now it's time for Todd?
Next up, Vegas. Where's your car?
Yeah, behind the trailer. Fresh clothes in the back seat.
Well, sweetie pie, what are we waiting for? I love you. I do love you.
You're tuned to KJFM 97.7 Las Vegas Hot Station. 10:13 is the time right now. Hot and humid with highs of about 122. Current temperature reading of 108 in the shade. So chill out and dig the coolest tracks that climatize the city of lights. Bad Bama Jam is the gangster rapper. America's bullet of the week. The most requested song on the air. Here is Bernie.
All right, you're coming or not? Wanna know something? I don't give a shit what you do. Go on, finish your beauty sleep. I'm out of here.
Where are you going?
Take a cool gas to the pool.
Going for a drive.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot. Move. Come on. Move your ass. Move! Okay, buddy, just look at you now. Look at you now. You got anything to say, you better say it now. I'll see you in hell. Give him his stuff. We ain't thieves. Hey, Woodman. I got a question for you. Did you know you could fool some of the people all of the time?
Yeah. And all of the people some of the time.
Or all of the people all of the time. What are you laughing at?
Look it up, you bastard. In the Bible.
In the Bible? You don't say. Bye.
It's a bit funny, but just when death knocks on your door, it doesn't seem so frightening. On the contrary, it's almost a welcome companion. But there's still one decisive question. Where does it take you? Heaven or hell? Or somewhere in between? And is this the definite end?
See you in hell. Good job. Nice going.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. My job's done, sorry.
Mine too. You sure you can pull this off?
Sure, I'm an actress, aren't I?
But this is fucking different.
Don't you worry, man. I'll pull it off. You can count on me. Let's just do it. But you'd better make sure I don't end up with a bullet in my head, understand? You think your buddies are gonna fall for this bullshit?
Why shouldn't they?
Well, they're cops, remember?
They need the fucking money. They'll do anything without even thinking, as long as you present it believably.
Tell me, you're absolutely sure that no one else is involved in this scandal would eventually cause problems later? I'm talking nobody who could even have the slightest hint that I'm not a banker's daughter and that there isn't a penny of ransom. Are you really sure?
Fuck yes, I'm sure.
You're sure Mr. Clean Money's gonna be on hand?
With $3 million, and then I waste him just like I did with the others. Now shut the fuck up!
Knock your socks off.
Like you, I love the risk.
What about Dayton Steele?
I think I'll leave that up to you.
Honey, he's your problem.
Yeah, but he trusts you. So make sure Dayton Steele gets rid of Fat Boy Wayne. And you get rid of Steele, okay?
I'll see what I can do.
Just do it.
Honey, just 'cause we snuff out some filthy, unworthy lowlifes, does that make us bad people?
No, it makes us rich. Oh, fuck, it's almost 3 already. Oh, I gotta get going. I gotta go.
Woodward say anything before you pulled the trigger how many times?
8, 9, I don't know. I lost count. He was mumbling some prayer or something. He didn't really take it like the big bad hero he made himself out to be. Wait a minute, he did say, seek your answer in the Bible or something like that.
Are you gonna do it?
What?
Look it up in the Bible.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Okay, moment of truth. I'm gonna get the dough. Toss our stuff in the bag and be sure to be at the Union Plaza Casino at 5, okay?
What if something happens?
Nothing's gonna happen to me. After all, I'm a cop. I'm bulletproof. Bullets just bounce off. Oh yeah, see to it that Dayton steals car disappears.
Anything you say, honey.
See ya, baby.
It's Union Plaza. Ooh, no evidence. No evidence. No evidence. Okay, I've got everything. What the hell's going on?
You're all alone now, honey. Thought you were pretty smart, huh? Jessica Blue. I'm a hunter. When I hunt, I don't give a shit if it's got 2 legs or 4. You're boring me. You know, I had a kind of intuition this deal was sour. Soon as I saw there was no ransom dropped off, picked up or trading hands. I thought about it a couple of minutes. Damn, it was so simple. You just add 1 and 1 together. And if you've been around a bit like I've been, bingo. The answer's staring you right in the face. Right in the face. The deal was so sweet, you and your dumb dog, Todd. You had luck with Woodward. But one thing's for sure. With Derek Fielding, your luck's run out.
So that's it? You're coming from Woodward. Do you know what he said before he died? He said, look it up in the Bible.
So let's take a look. Du bist doch eine miese Schwanzlutscherin, oder? Wie viele Schwänze hast du schon gelutscht? Hä? Das macht dich doch an, Drecksau.
What do you think about that?
What?
That turn you on? That turn you on?
What?
Screwing, sucking little hole.
Fuck you. Take it out, and I'll show you how turned on I am.
So lick your lips. Suck my piece. You dirty whore. Yeah, that's right. Not bad. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on, bitch.
Are you here for the money thing?
Money thing?
I come from Woodward.
Ah, Woodward. Yeah.
I think I've got something for you.
Something what?
The money.
Oh, you got the money.
Yeah.
I make this deal with you, and only you.
If someone else shows up there, Pete, something's gone wrong. Promise me, you'll kill him.
You look so beautiful today. I think it's about time that I pick you up a few new maternity items.
Ah. And what exactly are you gonna pay with?
Baby, I got a present for you.
How much is that?
Enough. More than enough. Don't go away. Be right back.
The question of whether or not we're defined by our actions or by our thoughts is really hypothetical. Because when all is said and done, every thought is an action. And like every action has a reaction, every thought has a reaction. But why get philosophical? All these questions are meaningful, but it's the answers that make all the difference in the world. By the way, there's a letter in my mailbox at home from my wife. She writes that she still loves me, and she's willing to give our love another chance. Looks as if the angels are coming back to town.
show.